The clash between Real Madrid and Mallorca in match day 36 of La Liga ended in dramatic fashion, with the home side narrowly edging out a 2-1 victory thanks to a 95th-minute winner from young centre-back Jacobo Ramon. With a staggering 13 players sidelined due to injury, manager Carlo Ancelotti was forced to field a patched-up lineup. The backline featured 3 Castilla Academy graduates, Fran Garcia, Raul Asensio, and Jacobo Ramon, alongside midfielder Federico Valverde. Up front, wonderkid Endrick was paired with the red-hot Kylian Mbappe, who has been on a sensational goal-scoring run. Despite not being at full strength, Real Madrid were still considered favorites. However, it was Mallorca who stunned the Bernabéu faithful early on. In the 11th minute, centre-back Martin Valgent unexpectedly surged forward, latched onto a simple pass, and fired a powerful left-footed shot past Thibaut Courtois, catching the Real defense completely off guard. The goal injected Mallorca with confidence as they committed to a disciplined counter-attacking game plan, hoping to keep their Conference League ambitions alive. The visitors made life incredibly difficult for Madrid's attack, with goalkeeper Leo Roman putting on a heroic display, thwarting numerous efforts from Mbappe and company. Still, Madrid's relentless pressure eventually paid off in the 68th minute. A perfectly weighted through ball from captain Luka Modric found Mbappe, who accelerated past 2 defenders and coolly slotted the ball into the far corner. It was the Frenchman's 40th goal of the season, a remarkable tally in his debut campaign with Los Blancos. The final 20 minutes turned into a thrilling end-to-end battle. With European qualification on the line, Mallorca pushed forward in search of a second goal, while Real Madrid, although virtually out of title contention, refused to back down. In the 87th minute, Mbappe nearly completed his brace, beating Roman one-on-one, only to be denied by a goal-line clearance from Valgent. As the clock ticked into stoppage time, most fans had already resigned themselves to a draw, with Barcelona seemingly poised to clinch the La Liga crown. But football had one last twist to offer. In the 95th minute, Modric delivered a corner into a crowded penalty area. Jesus Vallejo rose to flick the ball on, and in a moment of brilliance, and perhaps a bit of luck, Jacobo Ramon reacted quickest, acrobatically hooking the ball over Roman's head to seal a sensational 2-1 win. This dramatic victory keeps Real Madrid's slim title hopes alive for at least another 24 hours. Meanwhile, Mallorca's dream of European football next season has all but slipped away. Kylian Mbappe scores again. That's 4 consecutive games with a goal. While Real Madrid may be enduring a season of complete failure, Kiki is delivering a debut campaign as explosive as anyone could have imagined. At the very least, the early season doubts, when Mbappe struggled to find his rhythm, have completely vanished. No one's calling him the flop of the century anymore. Far from it. Mbappe has become the beacon of hope guiding Los Blancos through one of their darkest periods. Time and again, Real Madrid look to Mbappe, the one player on the pitch who seems to think with clarity and purpose. After Mallorca's surprise opener, it was Mbappe who tried to turn the tide, refusing to let Barcelona celebrate a premature La Liga title. In the first half, he was repeatedly denied by the brilliance of Leo Roman. But shortly after the break, Mbappe's persistence paid off. His right-footed strike leveled the match and reawakened the Bernabéu. Against Mallorca, beyond his goal and relentless attacking threat, Mbappe touched the ball 90 times, completed 50 of 59 passes, an impressive 85%, registered 6 key passes, completed 2 of 3 long balls, 6 of 9 successful dribbles, and won 6 of 13 ground duels. Complete performance. With that goal, Mbappe now has 40 goals in his first season with Real Madrid, surpassing Zamorano's 37-goal mark that once stood tall, especially after his iconic hat-trick in El Clasico. The Frenchman is now just 4 goals shy of his personal best, 44 goals in 48 matches during his final season at PSG in 2023-24. And the season's not over. 2 La Liga matches remain, plus the entire Club World Cup. He's also pulling away in the race for La Liga's Pichichi trophy. His 28 league goals now put him 2 ahead of Robert Lewandowski. That tally also allows Mbappe to surpass the legendary Alfredo Di Stefano's 27 goals in 1953-54, making him the most prolific debutant for Real Madrid in league history. Mbappe has now scored in 4 straight matches, twice against Celta Vigo, a hat-trick against Barcelona, and once against Mallorca. Add in his goal in the Copa del Rey final, and it's been an unstoppable run. With this kind of form, the European Golden Boot is suddenly within reach. His goal against Mallorca puts him level with Mohamed Salah in second place, 28 goals, 56 points. Only Victor Gyökeres of Sporting Lisbon stands above them, with 38 goals and 57 points. This may be a lost season for Real Madrid, despite flashes of dominance in every competition they entered. Carlo Ancelotti's reign has come to a bittersweet end. Yet through all the disappointment, Kylian Mbappe has been a shining light for Madridistas. 40 goals in 54 games is a staggering return, instantly writing him into the club's history books as the most prolific player in a debut season for Los Blancos. His journey started with struggles, hesitant, uncertain, but gradually Mbappe adapted, exploded, and reminded the world of his extraordinary talent. He often carried this Real Madrid side through danger, but even his brilliance couldn't mask the deeper flaws. An unbalanced squad, a patched-up defense that often looked half asleep, and a midfield that struggled to dictate tempo. One thing is clear, Mbappe's stature this season has outgrown the team's collective performance. Real Madrid's hunt for silverware may have ended in failure, despite multiple chances. But maybe, just maybe, this entire campaign has served as the perfect launchpad for Kylian Mbappe, a foundation laid for a glittering future. This summer, under the leadership of Xabi Alonso, Real Madrid will begin an ambitious rebuild, and based on what we've seen, there's no doubt Mbappe is the man Madridistas believe in the most. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez has delivered a message as clear as day to Xabi Alonso. No one is untouchable in the dressing room, except Kylian Mbappe. The blueprint for the 2025-26 season is already set in stone. Everything at Real Madrid will revolve around Mbappe. Everyone else, yes, even Vinicius Jr., will have to adjust to this new reality. This shift hasn't gone down well with Vinicius, once hailed as the face of Madrid's next generation. For the past few seasons, he was arguably the club's most influential player. But since Mbappe's arrival, his spotlight has dimmed, and while their relationship hasn't completely broken, tension is starting to build. Heading into next season, the message inside Valdebebas is crystal clear. No one's place is guaranteed. Not Rodrygo, not Valverde, not Tchouaméni, not even Vinicius. If you can't adapt to the Mbappe-led project, you're on the market. Perez has drawn the line. There are no sacred cows. Everyone serves the system, and Mbappe is the system. Xabi Alonso has accepted this monumental challenge with conviction. The Basque coach understands what's expected of him. Build a team that maximizes every ounce of Kylian Mbappe's potential. Real Madrid will shift toward a more vertical, direct style of play, with one key focus: unleashing Mbappe in and around the penalty area. This isn't just about football. It's about power, image, and identity. Madrid sees Mbappe not only as a world-class striker, but as a global icon, a commercial powerhouse, and the undisputed leader of the locker room. Sweeping changes are coming. The entire squad structure is set to evolve, and everything will orbit around the new monarch of the Bernabéu, Kylian Mbappe.